Hey everyone, welcome to Happy. This is our Persimmon Tree Orchard walkthrough 2025, and we welcome you to come along. I'm going to take a look at 9 different varieties of persimmon trees, explain its characteristics, why I grow it, what I like about it, what I've learned about it, maybe what I would do different the next time around, things you can maybe learn from. Our persimmon tree walkthrough is always on Veterans Day. It gives me an opportunity to say thank you to the veterans and their families for their service. Welcome to Happy. We're gonna take it up a notch. Be a slightly different wall. I'm curious to know if I'm gonna get right down here. You can see that ladybug larvae. Bam! Pull the thing down like a monkey. That right there is a Kasandra, and the Kasandra is a heavy producer year after year. She's a very short tree just a few years ago, and she just grew so well. The aesthetic values of the Kasandra are very high in that its leaves are probably the biggest, darkest green leaves of the 9 varieties of persimmon trees we have. The fruit is just such a productive tree. And with this girl, the fruit on the inside is like a Nikita's gift, but just smaller. Kasandra is gonna fit in just about any space. It's gonna give you tons and tons of fruit every year. It's not a well-known tree, just the hardcore persimmon folks grow the Kasandra. This is about the smallest one on the tree. Bigger one's just a little bigger than this. So it is a very little fruit. Nevertheless, you can't go wrong with the Kasandra persimmon tree. We planted this girl 2 years ago, and it was sold to us as a saho. And when I say it like that, I'm really channeling the Japanese that's inside me. She was planted 3 years ago, gave us, first year she fruited, 20 fruit this year she gave us. And we discovered after eating the fruit that this is a chocolate persimmon, not a saho, as I've been saying for the last 3 years. This year, she was our favorite fruit. She was our favorite because of size, spoonability, and some other characteristics. Nevertheless, this is a full-blown Kaki. I really like this chocolate persimmon, and I will be grafting this all over the place. Chocolate persimmon, can't go wrong. This is the Matsumoto. She grew up to 8 feet tall, and that's it. She hasn't gotten an inch taller than that. I don't know if it's rootstock exactly, but the height is 8 feet tall on her. She's a full-blown Kaki, so it's not like she's gonna get 20 foot high anyways. Big, giant fruit. It's non-astringent, so you can pick these and eat them like an apple, which I don't like to do, or wait till they get soft and eat them like that. It's just super delicious. Matsumoto is a tree you can't go wrong with for size, flavor, quality. The fruit's still very firm, all of it. But I'm picking off the fruit because it's just gonna get heavier and heavier and more funky on the tree. She's just a shorty, and I'm okay with that. Matsumoto, can't go wrong. Well, this girl here is the Nikita's gift. This is the gift that keeps on giving. We have been picking and picking and picking fruit off of this tree. It's just such a prolific fruiter. It started fruiting from the get-go. This is a picture of it just 3 years after it was planted from a 3-gallon pot. The Nikita's gift is a hybrid. That means it's a mix of an American and Japanese persimmon. The fruit is astringent, so you have to pick it when it's really soft. Oh, that's a very good one right there. Nikita's gift give you a sugar rush. It's that sweet. It's just like a pure jello tastiness on the inside. We're here about 9 miles south of the U.S. Capitol. This is Nikita's gift. It's just an absolute favorite tree to grow and a favorite fruit to eat. This is the giant Fuyu, and the giant Fuyu is our favorite tree in terms of fall color. She was planted as a bare root tree about 2.5 years ago. This is her 3rd fall season. She gave us one fruit or two fruit. I think one fruit each of the first 2 years, no fruit this year. And that's okay, because she's just getting stronger and stronger. I believe it's non-astringent. I had one, I can't remember it. I might have to look it up. I believe it was non-astringent. So you're talking about a giant fruit from a tree that's not astringent. I mean, you just can't go wrong with that. Giant Fuyu. And that's our ugly house in the back. So this is our Rosseyanka after we've done a lot of picking off of her. Just a fantastic quantity of fruit this year. Relatively smaller fruit, but that's how we roll. This year she is seedless. In years past, we have had seeds in her. She's a hybrid, so she's part Asian, half American, but she has a tendency to grow up, and away. She has been heavily pruned to beat down the upward growth. So those are basically at least 5 feet long. The Rosseyanka is a heavily favored tree. It is not heavily favored here. I mean, we appreciate it. It's nice. For a backyard garden, it's just has a tendency to grow too tall. So we're also talking about a lot of shade, which could be a great thing if that's what you want. For us, it's not. We don't want the constant care, constant pruning. And when I say constant, I mean pruning every 2 years. Overall, the fruit is great. This year, the fruit was better than ever. I don't remember it being so tasty as it was this year. And what was unusual this year is very heavy spring, summer rain. And it showed in the fruit. Typically, I never water this girl. This is one of these trees that are such a prolific grower that if I water her, I'd just be pruning annually. This is a Fuyu. That's all I got from the label. It's from a big box store, which I recommend you don't do. Don't do what I did. It's a decent tree. It grew very vigorously. It fruits like clockwork. Also like clockwork, the fruit is that small. It looks virtually identical to a Rosseyanka. This year, what we notice is it's drier on the inside than the Rosseyanka. Normally, I don't water these girls. They're just too healthy to be watering. Keep in mind that we plant these in a very large bed of fantastic soil. By the way, about every other Asian persimmon has the word Fuyu in it. So Fuyu, in my opinion, doesn't really say a whole bunch. There's just so many varieties of Fuyu. Fuyu Wase, the Matsumoto, Fuyu Wase, or Wase Fuyu, the giant Fuyu, and God knows how many other Fuyus. So bless everyone's heart. This is just out of the box Fuyu tree. I recommend that you get a name variety. Can't go wrong with Nikita's gift. Can't go wrong with Izu. We love the chocolate persimmon, and also the Matsumoto is always a big winner. This is our little Izu, and she turned from green to these beautiful fall colors in just a few days. She too, like the giant Fuyu and the chocolate persimmon, was planted about 2.5 years ago. She gave us one fruit the first year, a whole bunch of fruit last year. This girl was loaded with fruit, and it was just perfect. And this year there's no fruit, and that's perfectly fine with me. It's a young tree. It's known for growing very compact, but we have moved away from American persimmon trees, and we are all about the Japanese/Asian, the Kaki persimmon trees. They have a tendency to grow short. The fruit are fat, and it's just a beautiful tree. The leaves are bigger. It's just a more attractive tree. This is the Izu. I think it's a very promising persimmon tree. Now this beauty is a little tall, but this is a persimmon tree, American persimmon. American persimmon, I keep telling you, are tall and small. The tree is super tall and the fruit are very small. That's the American persimmon, hallmarks of it. Now those right there about, I don't know, about 9 feet off the ground. The size is a little smaller than a golf ball. So this isn't the only game in town. We found some shorter trees. Look out, look out, look out for the lady with the stick. Okay, ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. What's going on in here? So we've been eating these every single day on our walk. That's what a native persimmon looks like. Yep. It is astringent, so you have to pick them when they're soft.
This is less sweet.
Less sweet.
It's more like gelatin too, but less sweet.
Did you have a seed?
No, I didn't.
No. What I like about the native is you just eat the whole thing.
Yes.
You might be wondering what happens to the fruit when it falls to the ground and why isn't there any fruit at the ground? Well, deer gather around that tree every single evening and they enjoy the fruit that falls to the ground. So persimmon is a native fruit throughout this mid-Atlantic range, maybe even a larger range, and it is a fruit, a food that deer rely on. I hope this video enticed you to plant a persimmon tree, maybe plant a second or third variety of persimmon tree. I hope you had a good understanding of the different types of persimmon tree, whether they're American, Asian, or a hybrid, astringent or non-astringent. There's a lot of information online. There's also a playlist I offer. The playlist is down in the description, along with more information on all 9 varieties of persimmon trees that we featured in this video. To the veterans out there, thank you for your service. Take care of yourself. Take care of someone else if you can. Love you.